I am excited to welcome Congresswoman Haley Stevens here to Broadcast House. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
You're running as a Democrat for U.S. Senate. I want to dive right into the issues and talk about our economy and jobs. Seeking this position, how do you plan to move this state forward?
Well, look, I'm Michigan's manufacturing geek. I was chief of staff on President Obama's U.S. Auto Rescue that saved 200,000 manufacturing jobs here in Michigan. But I also, in my 4 terms in Congress, have dedicated part of my service to visiting with small to mid-size businesses, manufacturers, geeking out with them, but also helping where I can. And this is why I have been recognized as our most effective lawmaker in the House of Reps. And now I'm running for that chief lawmaking role in the U.S. Senate to represent our entire state. And I want to make sure that we're lowering costs, that we're standing up for this manufacturing sector, which means lessening our dependence on China, not starting a trade war with Canada. And then also, some of the corruption and abuse of power that I think is driving Michiganders crazy right now.
Let's talk about education. It's a topic that affects so many families. Where do you feel we're falling short, and what do you think can be achieved at the Senate level?
Well, look, we've got to fully fund special education here in the United States of America and for Michigan. Our schools, who I work with so very closely as a lawmaker, I take it very seriously, their budgets, your tax dollars, and where the federal government could be a good partner. And we are falling short. We are falling short in terms of funds for people going into the education profession. My father was a Detroit public school teacher. He taught kindergarten and first grade in the city of Detroit. And I want more people to pursue that career, not be chased away from it. And then I also want to make sure that our families, that their tax dollars work for them, not just get siphoned out. And look, it's been frustrating to see this administration gut the Department of Ed, dismantle it, put somebody who ran the wrestling foundation in charge of the department, and not necessarily sit down with our public schools and hear directly from them. I do that every day.
Let's talk about health care. One of your opponents has talked about free health care for all. Another has a different view. Where do you stand?
Well, look, I think out of everyone running, I'm the only one who has stood up to Big Pharma to lower the cost of prescription drugs, capping insulin at $35 a month for older Americans. I want to do more of that for all Michiganders, and I also want to see us get back the tax subsidies. The goal is universal health care that is quality, that is affordable. Right now, we saw cuts to health care, cuts to food assistance, so that a slush fund could go to a rogue, mismanaged agency called ICE. That's not working for us. The other component is that we do need to lower the Medicare age. We're a manufacturing state. People do amazing things here in our state, but it's physical labor a lot of times, and we need to provide access. We also need more options for Michiganders, which is why I feel so strongly about getting us that public option. Get more Michiganders access to quality, affordable health care and stand up to abuses of power. Slogans aren't going to get us there. Results do, and that's me.
Let's talk about data centers. In many communities, it's top of mind for folks. What do you think about more data centers coming to our communities? How should they be regulated? Do you see benefits?
Look, I think there's been a lot of broken promises, and what I want to see is that Michiganders not pay another penny more. Their costs cannot continue to go up. Look, I am leading the charge right now in the Congress on our utility companies. They are selling ratepayers, taxpayers, residents out. It is not right. Either lose your federal funds, cut executive pay, or stop raising rates. There's been promises around these data centers, and yet costs are still going up. They must go down. And here's the other deal. Artificial intelligence, where I have been passing legislation before this was ever in the news, where I was securing wins to protect our jobs. We can't lose any jobs, right? We are the industrial heartbeat of this country here in Michigan. We know how to meet the moment with big innovation, new opportunities, but we need a balance here. And right now there's concern, there's fear, and it's real that these data centers might take jobs. So we got to put those guardrails in place first. We've got to enable Michigan's bread and butter, our manufacturing sector, to shine. When it comes to division in politics, having served in government for many years,
How do you approach that? How do you work with both Republicans and Democrats to make progress when you see things very differently in many instances?
Well, what you've seen throughout this legislative session in Congress is the Democrats are in the minority, and yet we are getting Republicans to join us on legislation for labor rights, for our health care, to lower those costs. We've actually historically taken legislation to the House floor. Now, myself, how I have operated is that I am the co-chair of the Bipartisan Manufacturing Caucus. When I say that the Center for Effective Lawmaking has recognized me as the most effective Democratic lawmaker for Michigan, that's because I do the job. I write the legislation, I get it passed, and I get others to join me. This is how bills like the CHIPS and Science Act, that was bipartisan, that I played a lead role on, got done. Now, at the same time, you know, when I see abuses of power, and when I hear from Michiganders who are so deeply frustrated because they're seeing a president use our Oval Office as a stock trading floor, that people like my opponents who go into these offices to get rich, you know, it's frustrating. You know, I've released my full tax returns. No one else in the race for U.S. Senate has done the same. When I say I'm going to go to the United States Senate and ban stock trading for members of Congress, their spouses, children, candidates for these offices, including vice president and president, I'm going to do that. We've got to restore trust into these positions of authority and power for the people, for the benefit of our communities, our great state that deserves to be heard at the lawmaking table.
You mentioned costs. What can be done to make living more affordable for people from your point of view?
Yeah, talk is cheap, right? And I've got real plans that I'm leading the charge on right now to lower the costs for Michiganders, and I'm going to use a position in the United States Senate to drive that home. No tariffs on groceries. Cut the executive pay and cut the federal funds for the utility companies unless they lower rates. Comprehensive industrial policy that lessens our dependence on China through the supply chain, that will lower costs because we're not paying on shipping and we're creating jobs at the same time. This is about building the American dream right here in the place that we love to call home, Michigan.
Should the United States, when we shift to the Middle East for a moment, as the war in Iran continues, what do you view as being the correct path forward? And should the United States continue to support Israel as it has?
Well, look, I'm so frustrated by this president who started a war in an unconstitutional, unfair way that we're all paying for. You know, I have repeatedly called for this war to end and acted accordingly. This is the U.S. war with Iran.
Okay.
And then in terms of the broader challenges in the Middle East and with our alliances abroad, the goal's got to be peace. We've got to see a lasting ceasefire between Israel and Gaza, Israel and Lebanon. We have an incredible Lebanese American community here in Michigan that I just cherish working with, and knowing their chambers of commerce that you know, build the dream of small business entrepreneurship and ownership here in Michigan. Mr. Netanyahu, who's the Prime Minister of Israel, has attacked me by name. My other opponent in this race, Abdul, you know, he equivocates around Israel's right to exist. These both represent extreme views that don't bring us anywhere closer to peace. Where I have used my position, and where I will continue to do so, is for a Palestinian state coexisting peacefully alongside the state of Israel.
All right, I want to shift one more time to the governor lending an endorsement to you. What does that mean to you to receive an endorsement from the governor?
Yeah, look, we've talked about a lot of issues here today, and the reason why Governor Whitmer and so many others are joining this campaign is that Michigan deserves a workhorse in the United States Senate. They need someone who is sleeves rolled up for 6 years of hard, unglamorous work, not someone who's trying to go get rich or famous or start a podcast or sell books, but to go in and deliver for folks. That is who I am. I am so proud to have Governor Whitmer on this team, who is also saying that I can win in a toss-up seat this November. We have to remember the stakes are really high. It is still 50-50 for November. Michigan is going to make an articulation about who's going to represent them in the United States Senate for November, and I believe I'm your gal, Michigan.
One more thing, what would you like people to know about you personally, how you enjoy spending a day off, family, things like that?
My parents are are my best friends, and we're going for walks together, driving around town when we can in
Sports.
all seasons. Just enjoying life a little bit. Yeah.
We can see you at a Tigers game, maybe.
Yeah, and a Tigers game, of course. My dad and I love going to that stadium.
Congresswoman, thank you for taking time visiting with us. Congresswoman Haley Stevens running for U.S. Senate.